Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Morara Kebaso has been going across the country trying to expose some of the failures by this government and even the previous one in terms of the initiated project, some that have been left halfway, the stall project across the country, and the issue of launching and relaunching projects. So with all that, he reached somewhere and he said that I asked Kenyans to pray for me, my safety, my well-being, simply because this is just, again, Kenya for you. Now, at that level, it tells you that Morara is also afraid in terms of people who are trailing him, and even said that he's aware that the security agency have been trailing him. So sometimes he will leave his phone in the vehicle to walk around, but he gets in a different vehicle without his phone, so that they can't trace and they get him. So that actually tells you that there's also fear in Morara that these people. So akisema Wakenya wamuombe ya kwamba asikufe ama maisha yake yasikuwe hatarini, it tells a lot. Now with that, there is a man of God, a preacher by the name John C.W., who also happened to be listening to Morara Kebaso and following some of the issues that he is raising. And he just come out to ask one question. Why should Morara fear for his life when he's just doing a justice job? Whatever he's doing is just. Talking about the project that was initiated and again not completed, and he goes further again to refer to the Auditor General report. What is the problem with that? And why should he suffer death threats? That's the question he's asking. But he goes further again to say that, Morara is a God-sent person in this country to rescue the situation we are in now. Remember, we are in a mongrel of a government where the opposition is in government, and they are also holding to opposition key role. So the issue that Pastor is raising here is that Morara, what he's doing is godly and is just. And the only person who don't like justice is Satan. That God loves justice, but Satan don't love justice. Kuna mambo mengi pale pastor anamaanisha akisema hivyo, and I want us to look into that. First thing, listen to him.
There is a young man that is going looking for government projects. What's the name of that boy? Or that man? Sorry, he's way younger than me. What's the name? What's his name? Moranga. Okay, I don't want to say. You know that man. I saw the other day, he said he's now speaking as a dead man. He says, if I die, then I ask myself a question. What is he dying for? For saying that a project was launched and it did not happen. What is he dying for? Where have we gotten to, Kenya, that you want to silence people? That truth cannot be truth. What did that boy say that is a lie? He went to the project that was launched and he said it was launched, but it has. That boy should ask, or that man, should ask a question of what of these things do you accuse me of? What would you accuse that man for? If at all, in case you are not aware, because according to you, God only uses a preacher, that man has been sent by Jesus. He doesn't know me and I don't need to know him, but I'm telling you, I know deposits of people that have been sent by Christ. He might not even know much about prayer, or he might. He might not be a fasting man, but I can tell you the spirit that is pushing that man. You know why? God loves justice. Satan doesn't. That's how you know God. He loves justice. He's called a just judge. No, God ni wewe. He's called a just judge. Okay, add God now after judge. He's called a just judge. God. Now let's repeat it. He's called a just. Where did you read? He's a just judge. So when God judges that man, because truly he will be judged, did he say a lie? How is it that now a person like that can stand and fear for his life? What nation have we become? Kenya, I cry for you. If it was me, I would wake up. Because maybe it might not even be the leader's issue. Because again, the leader doesn't, you need to understand, you people, there is what you call cabinet offices. So it's not just the leader that fails, although he takes the failure. Do you understand that? But there are people that he has put in power. If it was me, the next day, you know what I would have done, Paul? Meaning a muita. Not the boy. I would have called the leader. I say, wait, Minister of Road, come here. That's how a nation builds trust. Why can't you leaders here? It's so easy to take Kenya. It's so easy to redeem Kenyans. But you refuse to hear. You call the Minister of Roads and say, excuse me, public address, why is this thing, why is that road not built? That shows that you have a heart. But not for the person that is saying the truth to fear for his life. Surely, what have we become? Will you not now silence your pastors? Of a truth I tell you, you can kill us, but you can never kill the God in us. Mightier warriors will rise, superior than us. They will drive darkness to the wall.
Now, as we continue with our panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our return subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, one good thing that the man of God has done is to speak on this issue rather than just keeping quiet. Sababu leo itakuwa ni yule mwingine, kesho itakuwa ni wewe. If you don't speak when I am in such a situation, when it will come to you, who will speak for you? So the pastor is clear that if they are threatening Marara for saying the truth, then soon it seems they will come for him and other pastors who will be speaking the truth to the power. So it is time again to condemn and warn those in authority to restrain from intimidating people who comes out and speak the truth. The truth should set you free. But because they don't like the truth, they are not people who stand for justice. They will intimidate anyone who comes out to share the truth. So the pastor comes out to condemn. And again, I want to believe that God is using the pastor to speak to this government, warn it, and condemn it for the wrongdoing they are in. It seems it's true, Morara is a godsend. Just like the boy who said, Ruto anataka kuuza airport yetu, people are saying he's a godsend. He had a message from God. Indeed, it seems to be true. So Morara is doing the Lord's job, which should be actually the duty and responsibility of elected members of parliament who represent our interest. Parliament should represent the people's interest. They are there to oversight the government. But it seems that they are there as a praise and worship team of William Ruto. Pastor is saying something that God loves justice, Satan doesn't. My question is, who is this person that does not want Kenyans to be served with the justice that Morara is sharing out? Who is that person? If there is anyone who does not want Morara to share the truth, which is justice, then that is the person that the pastor is referring to as Satan, who does not want justice. Because whoever goes ahead to threaten Morara Kebaso for sharing truth, which is just truth, then that person is the Satan. So, when Marara was on Citizen TV on JKIA Live, there were some phone calls coming from State House. They seems to be intimidating in an attempt to stop Marara from sharing the truth. Sasa kama kuna shetani anaishi State House kwa saizi. Is Ruto and his allies comfortable with what Marara is doing? The answer is no. So could that be the Satan that the man of God is speaking about? In my view, yes. So the person who does not want justice to be shared and be served on Kenyans is William Ruto and his allies. So that is the Satan that the man of God is referring to. Mimi sijaita Ruto shetani. Nimesikia mhubiri akisema kama kuna mtu ambaye anasimamisha ukweli usisemwe, ni mtu ambaye anaungana na shetani. So in my view, I can conclude and say that Ruto fit in that statement. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.